picking up all kinds of decryption keys now. It's been a bit. Alright. I think we cleared this out. Take everything that isn't nailed down, do it. So, is this better than the simplifier? 124. Using the large plasma charges, so I've got 847 ammo. It's got a slower fire rate, that's for sure. Because the rate of fire for this is 0.8 seconds and then this is 0.5. I guess it actually has a faster one. And it has just the same weak spot and all that stuff, so that's all the same. Mini rockets. What about mega rockets? I want the big ones. Quiet, children. Damn it.
I have a fix. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I'm a Dagmar. The cur. How could she betray me? Her, of all people. The one who recruited me into the Dawn and saved my life. And out of all the cultists, she elevated me to the highest rank in the Dawn. Was her right hand.
How did she recruit you in the first place?
She was my supervisor. I was just a lowly scientist. She alone could see my heart through the shell the Protectorate encased me in. And when she saw my pain, she looked into my background. It was then that she recruited me.
Okay. What did she find in your background that led her to recruiting you?
My psychological profile. I saw it once. Recommended sending me to mental refreshment when I was young. Repeatedly. Something about killing Sprouts.
Oh, so she targeted you because you were a psychopath.
Were able to keep that from happening. The paranoia the Protectorate creates in its subjects crowds everything else out. Even familial love. They were terrified that my behavior would lead people to start looking at them askance.
Well, there was also the Sprat killing.
You remember I told you they were vigilant, right? They could have helped me in numerous ways lesser subjects' parents couldn't. But they did nothing. Just locked me away until I learned to hide my feelings.
Your murder?
My
Yeah,
existence was always bleak, joyless, without purpose. Just like every other subject's. Dagmar was the first friend I'd had since I was a young child. She gave me a life, a family. Or so I thought.
Good thing you don't need her anymore then since you have me now.
Thank you. But Dagmar has shown me I can't depend on anyone.
I thought it was really funny when they did a trailer on all of these companion guys. And they're like, you can't fuck any of them. And it's like, yeah.
Ever confused me, got me into trouble. Since I joined the Dawn, everything has been so much
Because, like,
simpler.
Baldur's Gate 3 NPCs are, like, notoriously horny.
Without them,
Where it's
I
like,
was nothing but a
hey, you've been
purposeless
hanging out with her a
existence.
little bit. You want to have sex? And we're like, no, I just want to
And I
hang out because we're cool. You're a cool vampire. We don't need to have sex all the time, okay? It's not what I'm looking for. Why is it sparking and stuff all the time now? Is that a graphical error? I'm gonna swap to another weapon and see if it happens. Yeah, I think it was a graphical fuck up. I will take the shells. They're very useful. Compact bullets, not so much. For a flaw, I've been taking, like, the better ones. The ones that aren't, like, trash. Because there are some that are like, wow, why would you ever do this? This is lame. Well. Not what I was hoping for.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Torpificator is charged.
Honey, you need to not attack mines in melee, okay?
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Did we already kill the bases? Yeah, we killed all of them. Well, great. We're gonna head up there still and see what's up there, because I'm interested.
Mobilizing.
I'm hitting for a lot. This is awesome.
On their weaknesses.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Not too bad up here. And I bet you there's something cool in there. Long rounds are helpful. Heavy rounds are helpful. I think the plasma sniper rifle is a little too hungry, ammo-wise. Okay. Sure, I guess. What have we got here?
Well, if only we had a device for closing rifts, like the one we found on Praetor.
And that's it. Completely stripped clean.
Commander, glorious dawn up ahead. Probably best to turn back until I've sorted whatever treachery has undermined my status within the ranks. I'd welcome the bloodshed, but that's not going to get me my answers.
Okay.
What? Sorry. Caught me lost in my upper story. There's something you wanted to converse on?
What was it you were saying about Glorious Dawn and Newton?
Simply that as much as I'd welcome the bloodshed, it may be wise for me to avoid members of the Dawn until I get their treachery sorted.
If we're bound next for Newton, might be wise for Azza to head back to the ship.
Though I'd also point out that if I can resolve my problems with the Glorious Dawn, then I may be more effective in Newton. Whether that be through diplomacy or killing.
Huh. I think it should stay with the group for now.
Excellent. Let the killing commence.
We're not going to Newton yet. Because we're going to go over here and do that. It's time to get paid.
Any news from the field? Any further progress?
It's done.
Well, excellent. Good show. I'll rest a bit easier tonight. Not as blissfully oblivious to our struggles as others here, mind you, but better. Anyhow, here's your reward. Pleasure doing business with you. Anything else to report?
I shook down the Sub Rosa
Learn
agent.
anything useful?
She conned the Protectorate into eating rejected Crabble Graphs parts and made a tidy sum.
A base opportunist after my own heart. Well, she can continue swindling the Protectorate then. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Hooray. Somewhere in the Sentinel's headquarters. Which is on... okay. We'll go back to the ship then, won't we? I don't know about this. Native species. Unfortunately, Arcadia is host to many species of plant life that crouch around and shoot people in the back of the head. Cool. Auto hacker 5,000. Those are all weapons. Or no, one of them's a armor. And this one's armor. Taking damage has a chance based on your hack skill to release a spider mine from your armor. Being knocked out drops a number of grenades based on your explosive skill. So yeah, just not my bag. Okay, and now we're back to the front. So I guess we're gonna buy native species. So that's gonna be an armor. It's a ghillie suit. Sound radius from weapons is decreased 25%, decreasing to 50 with your sneak skill. That's pretty cool. And I can add armor to it. So we're probably gonna go do that. So I got a Crabble hatchling, I got Lucy the Crabble, and I got an icy manta wasp. Look, I have a manta wasp. Hello, weird bug creature. Rookie's reward. Okay. I don't know what I want. I guess we'll go back to Lucy. Hello, Lucy. Native species is what I'm looking for. Stun counter. Defensive plates plus 10%. Emergency deflectors. Crisis defenses, maybe. I'm gonna do conflict commencement compensator. No upgrade for Marisol. Blast barrel. Per pistol now deals damage in an area. It also deals slightly more damage. Or the pistol now applies plasma side effects much more effectively. Also deals more damage. Immunity to plasma side effects and effectiveness of her armor is slightly increased. Or shock side effects. We're not getting a ton of shock. We're getting some. I think I'm going to go with plasma absorber. And then blast barrel. Now extends duration of hostile effects on our target. Also deals slightly more damage. Or charges companion ability when it deals damage. A shield whenever you spend gadget energy also slightly increases effectiveness of armor. Or gains a charge for her companion ability whenever she takes damage. Okay, yeah, I'm good with what we've got then.
glad you stopped by. I had something I wanted to ask you. Now that we're out of pulping distance, are you sure about recruiting that Arbiter? That hammer's a fine piece of weaponry, sure enough. But how much can we trust the hand wielding it?
I know who's watching my back. He'd be a fool to try anything.
I'm flattered. But if there's any match to be made for a Directorate agent, you've just brought him onto our ship. Armed. Arbiters ain't like us. Facts matter less to them than personal judgments. Once the boulder's going, someone's getting crushed. I've seen it happen more than once.
If you keep up this attitude, you and Tristan will be off to a rocky start.
Don't know whether I should laugh or groan. Anyway, there's my piece. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm guessing you didn't come here to talk about Rao, though. So what's on your mind?
Auto dock. I have docked automatically.
Marisol's something, huh? She had everyone fooled, and then she turns around, exposes Svoboda for what she is, and reveals herself to be the endpoint. What kind of name even is that? She reminds me of the serial heroes I wanted to be just like when I was a kid. I'd tell her if I thought she'd appreciate it.
I think it'd warm her heart to hear she's already one of your heroes.
That's a step too far. And anyway, I think she'd pat me on the head and say, "That's nice, dear." Like she's cooing at a Raptidon pup that fell asleep in its food bowl. Anyway, this is me saying I think she was a good get. Much better having her in our corner than staring down the barrel of her gun, that's for certain. She's probably already got bugs listening in on us, so we ought to just stop there.
Well, that's fun. Do I get any more trophies? Or have I just not found them yet?
Commander, I have news. I finally heard back from Virgil. His message was suitably vague. I suspect he fears the Consul's eyes scanning his message, but I believe it to refer to the Arbiter training facility located on Paradise Island.
The chase continues. Great.
Bringing our findings to Virgil will hopefully allow us to deduce something from all that we found. I only hope it dispels some of the muddiness we've encountered so far. Further complications would be most disagreeable.
Huh.
What do you need, Commander?
I have questions.
Such as?
I'd like to talk about the information we found in the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center.
What about it?
Doesn't it call into question the Dawn's theory about the rifts being gateways to paradise?
Their methodology is flawed. They even said they were conducting further experiments. I suppose you think that just because Dagmar betrayed me, it changes anything? One has no bearing on the other. Just because she has lost her faith doesn't make the Dawn's beliefs any less true.
Maybe not, but we found what we found does. You're intelligent. Think about it.
I will. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
But, thank you just the same.
You're welcome. I'm looking around for all of my NPCs. All of them must be found and I must speak at them. Hello, Valerie.
Updating ship roster to reflect the addition of Trooper Silong. Reminder: Earth Directorate agents are not allowed to participate in paid promotions funded by corporations. Furthermore, any opinions expressed in favor of product are the agent's own and do not reflect the opinions of the Earth Directorate.
Right.
This unit is available to answer any queries.
Assessment of the crew?
Which member of the incognito would you like assessed?
What do you think of Asa?
Multiple warnings have been issued to Deputy Agent Leitinger regarding knife safety, and all have gone ignored.
What about Marisol?
Agent Delgado has asked that this unit not provide unauthorized updates on her aptitude or well-being. She instead requests that anyone wishing to form an opinion of her speak with her directly and within striking distance. Agent Delgado has also asked that the following addendum be provided. That last portion was a joke, to some degree. Arbiter Rao shows a ready commitment to serving Arcadia.
Going to
However,
touch
his
your
loyalty
eyeballs
to
while you
is
talk.
Still under assessment. If forced to choose between this crew and the Protectorate, there is a higher than average chance he will defy you, Commander.
Yeah, I might
Under
have to kill him
such
at some point. We'll see.
circumstances, this unit advises inflicting damage to his knees first to reduce mobility.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Grafts are known to cause pain and discomfort due to dry, flaky skin and restricted blood flow, among other issues. While Trooper Silong has declined this unit's offer of therapeutic palpation, she has allowed for a humidifier to
Massage?
be installed in her quarters. For now, Trooper Silong's overall health outcome remains uncertain.
Let's talk about something else.
This unit is ready to answer any and all queries.
As you were. Where are the children? Whatever. We're going back to Praetor. Praetor. The greatest of all planets. Hold on. I gotta see who's here. His is on Paradise Island. So we're gonna be taking Azza. So we're gonna take Azza and Inez. Rookie's reward. This unassuming gun acquires experience as you use it. I'm gonna play with this. I'm gonna swap for the simplifier.